Hello guys, I am coming at you from the Plannahannah office. Before we get into this plan with me, I did just want to remind you guys that the Plannahannah birthday sale is live now to celebrate my birthday, which is 2 days, my 29th birthday, and we are celebrating with 29% off shop-wide. This will be your only chance to save for the month of September, and it will be your last chance to save this big and shop-wide until Black Friday. Don't miss it. The sale ends today at midnight Central Time. Enjoy the video. Hello guys, and welcome to another PWM plan with me. Today we are filming a plan with me for the week of the 22nd through the 28th of June. And we will be using the Disco Cowgirl kit from SPC. I'm using this as like my 2 years of living in Texas kit. Technically it's not till like August 1st, but that's Gen Con week. So I'm gonna be using this because it's like yeehaw energy. I know this is more like festival vibes, but it's what we're going with, okay? We're doing what we gotta do around these parts. The kit is from SPC of Frickety Dickety Dockin' course. We do have the other fashion people. I'll probably switch her out for the blondie because why not? And then we do have the Yeehaw bundle from my shop, which is also in pink waves. Thought that would be really fun with this kit. And then I have my two custom Maltese. They're in font choice 12, also in pink waves. And then I do have the Doodles and the Scribbler add-on. I'm gonna grab my inserts from my SPC print impression Plannah. And yeah, we're just gonna get right on into it. This week was something else, you guys. Very, very, very mentally taxing, mentally draining, and I'm falling apart, okay? Okay, so Monday, first thing that happened was my dad was still here. This was the day he was leaving, but in the morning, me, my dad, and Chris got up and we went and got brekkie. It was delicious, whatever. We came home, me and my dad just kind of like hung out and chit-chatted until it was about time to take him to the airport. So, took him to the airport and I came home and read. I believe this was the day that I one-shot sat down and read cover to cover Check and Mate by Allie Hazelwood. I did end up giving that book 5 stars. It was very, very good. Highly, highly recommend. Chris and I got a lot of McDonald's this week, so like, listen, I shouldn't have to rationalize, but I am because that's just who I am as a person. I'm also going to use these days of the week from my shop. These are in font choice 5 unfoiled, and then I will be using from the foil bundle the date numbers font choice 5 pink waves, as well as the whole choice 3 pink waves. The whole left side of the sheet is called Weekly Essentials in the shop, and the right side is called 2023 Script Sampler. But yeah, so basically I'm filming this like 1 week from this week, Monday, but me and Chris are both going out of town, so we didn't really want to go to the store and buy things that are just gonna go bad. So we've just been like scrounging and getting $5 meals from McDonald's, okay? So just ignore the amount of McDonald's we got. Also, I've been I had my period and was mentally unwell, so that also just calls for a lot of McDonald's. It's my comfort food. But we got McDonald's, and then we finished the week prior's episode of House of the Dragon. We had started it on that Sunday, but we didn't start it till pretty late, and it was like, I think like an extra long, like an hour-and-a-half episode instead of like 40 minutes. So we finished it that day. Tuesday I got to working, and it was like a really bad work day, if I'm being honest with you. Like, everything went horribly. It was just really, really mentally bad. If you don't know, there has been a paper issue, manufacturer issue. The manufacturer that pretty much every foil shop uses that makes this paper changed their paper with no warning, and it is now no longer compatible with foiling. So we're being forced to use and try out different paper, and it's just been really hard to like find one that like works as well, that doesn't like jam the shit out of my printer. It'd be one thing if like I was having foiling oops or the printer was getting jammed, but the fact that it's like the combo platter of both, I like wasted so much paper dealing with this bullshit. But yeah, so we did that. We got Panda. I had like a little mentee bee, and then I caught up on Love Island because I got behind on that while my dad was here. Oh, there's no scene in this kit. It always throws me right for a loop. Okay. How do I do boxes when there's no scene? I forget. I gotta like go back in time to where I have like a spread without a scene. It's so rare. I don't even know if I have one in this planner. Scene, 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 scene. No, this is the first week where I'm using a kit without a scene. Okay, I think I do 1, 2, 3, 4. That's what I'm gonna go with, and we're just gonna call it a day. We'll do 2 up here on the top, I guess. It doesn't really matter all that much. It don't really matter. So, yeah. Basically, I had a mental breakdown and watched Love Island. The next day, woke up in the morning, got myself a McDonald's soda pop to get me through the day. Got to work, watched YouTube. I think Chris got us McDonald's for lunch. I was feeling a bit better. I had like a better work day that day. So I was feeling a bit more like positive and less like I wanted to just go take a nap for 6 years. So yeah, that was really, really good. And then I did film that evening. This was also the moment in time where I think it was that day or the next day that Randy from PlannerPixieCo had messaged me about this like one paper that Alicia Crafts, question mark, I believe. Yeah, Alicia Crafts, I think she said. Had tried out and said was good. I was ironically waiting on a sample from them, and I still haven't gotten the sample, so that's kind of awkward, but I did place a paper order from there. I also at this point realized I was going to run out of paper and not have enough to finish the sale orders because of the amount of oopses and issues I was having, which was really disheartening and honestly pissed me off, but it is what it is, you know. It do be what it do be. Yeah. So Thursday I woke up, I had a hair appointment this day. It was just so funny. So I was supposed to have my hair appointment on Friday, and it was really inconvenient because Chris and Nick and Tony were going to be going to go see Deadpool, but me and Chris only have one car, and the time of my hair appointment was like my hair was not going to be done by the time they needed to leave for the movie. So it was like this whole big drama. And then my hairdresser texted me and asked if I could switch my appointment to Thursday. And so I was like, honestly, yes, that works out great. Me and Andrea were gonna have a girls' day on Friday, but she was having some girly problems, and so we just did not have girls' day because she was not feeling really up to it. But anywho, boiler turned off. I went and I got my hair done. It looked so good. It made me feel so good, and I love that. It's one of those things where like highlights, being a blondie girl, expensive, but I rationalize it with I don't like do tanning, I don't do hair, or I mean I don't do nails, I don't do lashes, I don't really buy myself clothes, so it's like the one thing I do to make myself feel good. So we went and got our hair done. I read a lot while I was at my hair appointment. I read like half of a book. It was called Someone We Know, I believe, by Sherry Lapina. I ended up giving that book 3 stars. It was like fine. And when I came home and filmed, what? No idea. And then I worked, watched YouTube, and was binging Game of Thrones while I was working. Pop this girly in here. Perfect. So, yeah. Friday, I woke up and I was working, and this was the opening ceremony for the Olympics. I've never really, like, cared all that much about the Olympics. I've always thought the gymnastics was interesting. I did do gymnastics as a kid for a couple of years, but I was, like, really not good at it, so I gave that up. And but because I was so, like, not good at it, watching how good the Olympians are, I'm just like, dang, that's just so hard. I don't know how they be doing it, you know? So I watched the opening ceremony, had it popped on, because honestly, YouTube has been so gosh darn dry and boring. There's been nothing good to watch. So popped that on. Was very interesting that, like, I didn't realize, like, the discrepancy and, like, sizes of the Olympic teams and what countries are there. Different countries had gotten, like, banned this year, and yeah. It was very, very, very interesting. So I did watch that whole thing. Well, I had it on. I wasn't, like, deeply watching it, but it was on. Well, Chris was at the movies. And then I did read. I think I finished Someone We Know that night by Sherry Lapina, as I mentioned. And then I watched YouTube, and I was binging some old seasons of Survivor. Friday was also the day that I didn't, like, completely run out of paper, but, like, I ran out of paper enough. And Saturday, I packed orders. I also got really paranoid because of, like, this paper situation that I, like, went through all of the done orders to make sure everything looked good. It was a whole thing. Okay, I'm just having really bad anxiety about it all, and just thinking about it again just kind of made me feel like I could throw up. But anywho, I woke up and I read The Coworker by Frida McFadden this day, the whole thing. Chris and I got McDonald's. I watched some of the men's qualifier things for the men's team qualifications. Gymnastics for the Olympics. I had that on in the background while I was reading. I made queso for game night. And then when we got home, I did binge watch some more Survivor. And then Sunday is a real riveting day, guys. I could not fall asleep that other night, so I was up till 4 o'clock in the morning, so I slept till 11, okay, starting out strong. And then, after, you know, I slept till 11, I didn't even wake up. Chris woke me up, and then I did nothing all day, besides basically all I did all day was lay in bed and watch the women's gymnastics qualifiers. Pretty much what I did all day. I did also read a book. I had started it, I believe, the night before when I couldn't sleep. It was called The Maid by Nita Prose. I gave that book 1 star. I did not like it at all, but I did read it. I did film the ending of my reading books suggested by my friends vid. Again, continued watching the Olympics, and then Chris and I did watch House of the Dragon, which was a pretty good epi, you know? And that was my whole week. Is full of woes. I'm still having severe anxiety, like, right now as we speak, about the paper. I just have, like, I'm gonna be honest, most of you are really kind, really nice. If there's ever an issue with your order, you just message me and we get it taken care of, and it's NBD. But there is just, like, I feel like people who prey on the downfall of others and are just mean, and I just am having, like, severe anxiety about, with the paper that I was using, because I'm, like, waiting on new paper, but that the orders I mailed out, that people are gonna have issues, and instead of just, like, contacting me and us figuring it out, coming to some sort of conclusion and, like, rectifying any issues that there may be, which I don't think there is any, because I did go through and look at all of the stickers, but then I get, like, paranoid that something's gonna happen in transit and they're gonna get messed up. I don't know. But anywho, I just have like such a fear that like people are just gonna like be mean instead of like contact me and give me a chance to like fix the situation. That it's giving me severe anxiety, you know? It's just where we're at currently, an unwell state of being. And I'm sick of it. I'm sick of feeling so anxious, but at least it's Gen Con week, and that should keep me occupied. I did mail out the stickers today. People probably won't start getting them till Wednesday, so there's that. Okay, overlays. Here we go. I'm gonna put this big old Wild West one over this, because I don't really care about this stage all that much. Okay. And we'll do the Wanted poster over this Ferris wheel. Okay, and then I do have like the corners and like the deco bits that I can use on things for overlays as well. Put the cowboy there, why not? Throw on the boot over this girly pop. I should have put the boot on the boot, but I didn't. So there's that. But yeah, I'm just really kind of falling apart currently mentally. It's not good. It's not good vibes at all. By the time, but I'm trying to like remind myself that by the time you guys see this, anything that I'm currently anxious over regarding like the stickers I just sent out, the paper situation, because like I'm waiting on this like new paper to get here to see like how it operates. By the time you guys see this video, everything will be like taken care of. There will no longer be like a situation going on. I will have a solution and it'll be over. So I'm trying to remind myself of that. It's just really hard for an anxiety girly to like really convince my brain that things will be okay when they feel like they're absolutely not gonna be okay, you know? If you get it, you get it. Trust me. Trust and believe. After this, I need to put on hair. I already have hair, but put on makeup and do my hair. So I'm gonna film a TBR jar video to like pick my next reads minus book club. I'm excited for our book club pick this month. It's like not a romance and it's a book I've really been wanting to read, so I'm very intrigued by it. You guys, I like talking about that situation has like I was like not feeling that anxious today, and now I feel like anxious and stressed out, and hate that for me. Hate it a lot. Hate it so very much. But we just live in a world where people are like not very kind and not very like understanding, and it stresses me out because I am an Enneagram type 1, which is the perfectionist, and I also have a deep-seated fear of disappointing people, so you know. So 2 more headers and then we will zoom in and get into the day by day. Okay. Oh, look at the pink waves, is so pretty. Okay. So we're just gonna jump right on into it. We're not having our normal hunk of junk on Monday. We're gonna use this label to mark Chris, me, and my dad going for breakfast. And then I'm gonna use a 3rd size box to mark just hanging out with my dad. And then I'm gonna use one of these to mark that he left. Okay. So again, I am going to be using font choice 12, which is like the retro font. I thought it looked really cute with this art. Okay. We're gonna first pull out the Scribbler sampler for this kit. I have Lottie, we're gonna grab her with her fork and knife. Then from Doodle 2, we're gonna grab the couch. Tamark just kind of chilling with my dad. And then from the mini icon sheet, we're gonna grab the airplane. Yeah, and then for with Chris and Dad, or Dad and Chris, this is the newer paper right here, which like looks fine, and so I don't really know why I'm so overly stressed out about it, but I am. And then we will mark hung out with my dad, and then my dad left. So we have bye, Dodd. Bye, Dad. See you real soon, which I will, because I am going home in like less than a month. I'm also trying to get tattooed while I'm there, and the tattooer is just not answering me. So I texted his mother and said, hey, can you tell your child to stop sucking? And she said, yeah, I will. Okay, we're gonna use this big box to mark reading. And then we'll grab a little thing to mark getting Mickey D's. And then watched House of the Dragon. Okay. So, for reading, we will grab the book stack from this Doodle sampler. For McDonald's, I'm gonna grab the fast food mini icon. It's on the mini icon sampler. There is also full sheets of them in the shop. And grab a Rhaenyra sticker from SPC. Gonna grab a read script here. A McDonald's script from my custom multi, font choice 12, and then an HOTD. There we go. Okay, on to Tuesday. The first thing we want to mark up here is working and YouTubing. Work and YouTube. Okay. For work, from the Scribbler sampler, we're gonna grab Lottie on her lappity top. And for YouTube binge, from Doodle sampler 1, we're gonna grab the YouTube laptop. Then I'll grab a work script, perfect. And a YT binge, perfect. Love it. Then here we will mark that we got Panda Express, that I had a mental breakdown, you know, cute stuff around here. And then I watched Love Island. Perfect. Okay. So for Panda, we're going to use the other fast food icon from the mini icons sheet. There is full sheets in the shop, as I mentioned. Then for having a mental breakdown, we are going to go straight into my being miserable stickers. And we're going to grab the sticker from Papershire that's like your inner demons, because that was me. And then for Love Island, I'm going to grab from the Scribbler sampler Lottie watching television. Grab a Panda here, and then I am going to use the mental fucking breakdown that comes in the kit, which will be in font choice 5. Here she is. And then Love Island. Love, and I stand on, I think I watched a completely different show than everybody else, because everybody is like obsessed with Leah, and I very much so disliked Leah the entire time. But apparently I'm incorrect about that, because everybody thinks she's just the bee's knees. Okay, we're going to grab this to mark that I got Sodi, and then we will mark that I worked. and that we had a YouTube binge. So for getting a sody popperoni, I'm gonna grab the car icon because I just kind of like whipped it through the drive-through. For working from Doodle Sampler 1, we're gonna grab the retro computer. And then for YouTube, we'll grab the movie clapper icon from the mini icons sheet. There is full sheets of those in the shop. I'm gonna grab a sody custom for that, and then work, perfect, and then film. Film. It's like just missing from this custom multi, I think, which means I'm gonna be short a film script, which is tragic, but we'll figure it out. We'll put something in there just that doesn't make sense because that's what we're gonna do. Okay, second portion, we did get some fast food for dinner because we have problems. I was feeling quite a bit better this day, which was honestly a feat in itself. Oh, this wasn't supposed to be film. This was supposed to be YouTube binge. I'm already short on the film scripts. Hannah, get it together. Why didn't you guys tell me that was YouTube binge? You're supposed to have my back. This will be for film. Okay. So for getting fast food, we're gonna go to here again, and I'll grab Lottie with her Happy Meal. And then I'm just gonna use Lottie being like smiley for feeling better. And then for filming from the mini little things, I'm gonna grab the filming camera right here. Okay. Now we'll toss the film script in there. We're gonna grab the fast food script from the foil bundle, which is gonna be also in font choice 5. And then I have a custom feeling better because I was feeling a bit better. Going over here, the first thing I'm gonna mark is that I did get McDonald's before my hair appointment, and then I had my hair appointment. Grab this, and then I did read at said appointment, and then I came home and I filmed. I don't have any idea. Honestly, since I'm short a film script, I'm just not gonna put the filming in here because I really have no idea what I filmed this day. So it can't be all that important, you know? So we're just gonna like not mark it and call that a day, you know? And then I don't have to like deal with the fact that I am missing a film script. We're just eliminating the filming. Works for me. So for getting McDonald's in the morning, I'm gonna get another car icon from the mini icons because you know I just whipped it through that drive-through. And then I did have a hair appointment, so we are gonna grab a getting your hair done type of situation sticker. This like orange one because I don't really use orange all that often. And then I did read, so we will grab something. We'll grab something, okay? Read. Does this match? Does this girl with orange hair match? Ah, look at that. That's perfect. Okay, so we're gonna grab McDonald's, McD's, perfect. I'm gonna grab the appointment script from the foil bundle. It's gonna be in font choice of 4 to mark my hair appointment. And then we are gonna grab a read script as well. Pop that on there. Perfect. Down here, we will mark that I did work. Had a YouTube binge and then watched Game of Thrones. Okay. So for working from Doodle Sampler 1, we're gonna grab the laptop And then for YouTube binge, we're gonna use the movie clapper icon from the Mini Little Things sheet. Again, there is, I done fucked up. Nun fucked it up, okay? Okay, and then I'll grab a TV icon from the mini icons sheet, which we do have full sheets of these in the shop as well, of just the TVs. And then we'll go for some scripts. We're gonna do work, boom, YouTube binge, boom, and then GOT, got her, perfect. Saturday, the first thing I want to mark, or Friday, the first thing I'm gonna mark here is working. And then that I watched the Olympics. Perfect. So for working, I'm just gonna use the planner sticker from the Doodle Sampler one because, you know, I'll be making planner stickers. And then for watching the Olympics, I've just been using like the Worky Outy girls because they be doing all the exercise, you know. We'll grab work, and then I'll grab an Olympics script here. And then I did do a bit of reading, a lot of reading. I was a reading girly. Pop that in. Then we will pop in YouTube binge. This cute disco ball pattern. Love. And then watched some Survivor. Perfect. Okay. So for reading, we're gonna grab Lottie with her book stack. For YouTube binge, we're gonna grab something from the collection. An orange YouTube heart, perfect. And then for Survivor, we're gonna grab the other mini TV that comes with the bundle. Perfect. Okay. I'm gonna grab the read from the foil bundle, which is in font choice 3. Then we'll grab the YouTube binge from the foil bundle, which is in font choice 4. And then Survivor from my custom multi, which is font choice 12. Cool. Moving on to Saturday, the first thing that I will be marking is that I did read, got McDonald's, and watched the Olympics. Okay, so for reading from the Doodle Sampler 2, we'll grab this book. For McDonald's, we will grab the Happy Meal. And for the Olympics, I'm gonna go into my collection and grab somebody doing some sort of exercise. Here we go. So for reading, we will grab a read script. For the McDonald's, I'm going to use the takeout script from the foil bundle, which is being shown in font choice 6. And then we'll grab from my custom multi an Olympics script. Perfect. Here she is. Then I did make queso. We had game night. And watched a bunch of TV that night because I could not sleep. So we'll pop that in there. So for making the queso, I'm just gonna use the cutting board icon. I use this for meal prep. I didn't cut anything, but it's fine. We do have full sheets of those cutting boards, the mini cutting boards in the shop. For game night, I'm gonna grab Lottie down here playing with her cards. And then for just being up, being a gremlin, I'm gonna use this TV. Okay, Also gonna grab queso for my custom malt. Game night from the custom malt. I'm gonna need to cut this with scissors because it's pretty close together and I need it stacked. There we go. It's fine. Night, game, and then I'll use the binge watch from the foil bundle, which is in font choice 5. Okay. On to Sunday. The first thing I will be marking is sleeping in, because, yeah, it's a big portion of my day was just sleeping. And then we'll mark that it was just a very lazy day, and I did read. Here's one of these baddies for, okay. Okay, okay. So for sleeping in, I will use this Lottie Sleep In, of course. For just having a lazy day, I'm just gonna use this face mask because that was me. And then for reading, I'm gonna use the book mini icon from the mini icons sheet. There is full sheets of those in the shop. I will use the sleep in script from the foil bundle. This is in font choice 3. Grab my lazy day custom and read. Then I did film. Watched the Olympics. And then watched House of the Dragon in the evening. Also, I very much so feel like I don't know what's going on 99.9% of the time in House of the Dragon. I feel like I need to just rewatch it all from the beginning and start fresh because all of their names are like exactly the same and it really messes with my brain, okay? We got that. Grab a little exerciser for Olympics. Grab Miss Rhaenyra. Also, House of the Dragon is so hard for me to watch because, like, this is not a spoiler, but I'm not really gonna say anything. But if you've watched Game of Thrones, then, like, you already know how this ends. So it's, like, just so hard for me to, like, root for anybody, any side, any person, knowing the conclusion already. But, yeah. That's my thoughts and feelings. But, yeah, that is the spread. We will zoom out. Can see the whole dang thing. And here she is. I think this looks so pretty. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you did not, then, well, give her a thumbs down. Either way, you're helping out my channel. Comment down below. Subscribe if you have not already. And I'll see ya in the next one. So long, suckers. Bye.